Today on the CueCast, we're going to talk about the callout feature, and we're going to talk about the options in the callout that you have for being able to change the way some of your callouts look and maybe give yourself a little more depth or give yourself a little more creativity inside of your callouts. So let's get over to that and talk about it. Now, as you can see in OnCue, when you load a document up, we have our callout section right here. And one thing that I want you to notice about the callout area is that you have different options in here you can use. This is just from the drop-down arrow. And a couple of them I want to talk about. The first is the difference between a flat and enhanced callout. An enhanced callout is absolutely the way that most people work. And notice it gives you this clear white gray background right here that moves. That's more of a 3D callout, okay? If for some reason you don't want that, all you need to do is switch to a flat callout. And what that does is that gives you none of those lines back there in that callout section. However, I will tell you, I stay on enhanced. And the reason that I stay on enhanced is because I can use a connector style, for instance. Let me show you what I mean by a connector style. If we switch it to unicorn, this is a good example to show you what it does. Now watch. Notice that our back end there is colored in kind of rainbow colors. So anytime you're moving this thing around, you can see those colors will change as you're moving. This is the exact same when you are using your connector style. For instance, if I wanted a purple connector style, it shows it in there. You can also change the source effect, for instance. I'm going to do a yellow glow on my source effect and watch what this does. Now, when I pull this out, notice that I've got a yellow glow around the call out here, what was originally called out. But what I don't have is that glow around the outside of it. Now, if you want to glow around the outside, all you need to do is go down to your call out effect and change one of these. So I'm going to do the yellow glow. And now what will happen is, notice we have a yellow glow around our call out, and that adds just some more depth, brings the eyes to that area. You can change those to whatever you want. Now let's talk about the color of the border on your call out. This is one thing I do sometimes. I put it in red, and what I do is when I have that in red, notice that right here on the outline, let's go ahead and change that connector style too. I leave that connector style normally around the white area. And if you take a look here, watch what this does. See that? Now you've got this red border that's going around this call out. So if we go in one more time and let's take the call out effect to none, let's redo that call out. Now you'll see that red border. You can change the thickness of that border as well by going down to the thickness and making it, watch, I'll make this thing a 40 point, and this will really draw some attention to that call out. You see that? So you can do that and have all of these settings available for you to be able to use. And that's in the drop down. Let me remind you that you still have options under all of your tools as well. Anytime you see that arrow, there's drop options for you to be able to use. That's how it all works when it comes to your effects when using callouts. Maybe there's certain callouts that you really want to emphasize. That gives you the way to do that. So once again, thank you for viewing the CueCast. My name is Robb. We'll see you next week.